I got another one.
That was a hit. Yep.
Welcome back to another episode, guys. So as you all may already know, I went and got myself a Shimano Stella FK 2500 recently, and it has been a beautiful reel. But I decided that I wanted to look at getting another Stella FK, this time in 1000 size for a bit more of my finesse style fishing. Now, I wasn't really wanting to go and invest the full $1,000 odd in a brand new one. So I had a look around Marketplace, and this is the one that popped up. Now, the reason why this came up so cheaply for me is the person who previously owned it had done a bit of torturing with it on some tuna, which this reel probably isn't really designed for. And there were a couple of minor issues that came up because of that. They pretty much fished locked up with this reel, and if you saw my video on spinning reel manufacturers who put mass loads of drag into it, well, this reel realized some of those problems. But what I figured was, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to send it to Shimano Australia, because even with the repairs that it needed, it would probably still work out a lot cheaper than if I had bought one brand new, which it did. So I've loaded this up with Gosen PE 0.6, and I'm going to chuck this on my Miller Rods Bass Freak M, and we're going to take it down in the morning, see if we can find a couple of bass and give it a real good run. Let's see what happens.
Alright guys, so we are down here on Sunrise using my Stella FK on the Miller Rod Bass Freak M, and I'm just throwing Southern Edge Lures Whopper Plopper. It's a lure that I have a lot of confidence in, so hoping we can find something on it here this morning. Now, been a bit of surface activity here already, so quite hopeful we're going to find something. Because the Stella FK is such a smooth reel. Oh, it casts beautifully. Yeah, that's a nice reel. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about on this is the line pickup speed. If I get a good fish on that's trying to rush into a snag, I'm worried I might not be able to recover line quickly enough to get him out. So I mentioned that with the Scorpion DC, and that came back to haunt me, as that's exactly what happened with it. So hoping we don't have the same thing happen here with the Stella, but if it happens, look, it's not any kind of problem with the reel by any means. It's just the nature of the beast, as they say. Jeez, it's smooth though. It's very smooth. Now for a reel that did have a few problems when I got it, I've sent this off to Shimano, as I mentioned, and it has been rectified and back to brand new again. It's a fantastic reel. Very happy with it. I mean, it's like for finesse fishing, you're not going to get anything better than a Stella. You can keep your divers, you can keep your BFS. The Stella's where it's at as far as I'm concerned. That nice accurate cast there in amongst a little bit of brush there on the other side. Just a slow wind. You hear that tail popping away. I'm really looking forward to hearing this drag making a bit of noise when we hook a good fish. Hopefully that fish is not too far away for us now. Ooh, a little bit of a surface splash over there. Oh, right up on the bank on the other side. Let's try and get one tight along here. Yeah, that's what we want. just off the edge of this snag. And throw our cast out this way too. Now the Miller Rod Bass Freak doesn't quite throw the southern edge as well as the Poison Adrena, but that would most likely be because the lure is getting up around the top end of the cast weight recommendation for this rod. So if I wanted a little bit more distance, I'd probably go with the bait caster, but for such a narrow stretch of the river, it's not a big deal. The rod throws it far enough. Oh, we just had a hit. Oh, we just had a hit too. Oh, we missed it. Whoa, that was a big splash over there too. Man, there's a bit of activity here this morning. It was a stinking hot day yesterday. 37 degrees. So I'd say that bit of heat yesterday has fired them up for this morning. Oh, and another hit. Come back. Man, missing them. I'm wondering if downsizing my lure might help them climb onto it a bit better. Come on. Didn't feel any weight at all on those two hits there. No weight on those hits at all, so I don't think they would have felt the hooks. There's plenty of crap on the surface here. I've just pulled a leaf off, so there we go. Yeah, there we go. Finally got onto one. Yes, there we go. We're on. Little guy, I think. There we go. First fish there on the Stella 1000. There we go. Get a look at him, eh? Beautiful little guy. It's a nice bass. Good way to start the morning. Alrighty, let's get the hooks out of him. Well, there we go, guys. Just a little guy to start the morning, but that is now the Stella FK christened with a beautiful little bass. So let's just gently get him back in. See ya, mate. You beauty. So Stella FK did all right there. Just a little fish, so he didn't pull too much drag off it. But yeah, that's a great fun little reel to use that. Is it worth the $1,000 price tag? Well, for a finesse reel, a lot of people would say that they wouldn't want to spend that much, but if I'm being honest, I didn't pay anywhere near that for it. So yeah, the price I paid, it's 100% worth it. Oh, just missed another one. Oh man, these fish are fired up this morning. This is so good. They haven't been this fired up for quite a while now, but they are absolutely on fire. Absolutely on fire today. A lot of people are saying, oh, you know, they've gone quiet because of the pressure. I don't think that's the case at all. I think it's just the conditions. The conditions you fish. We had a hot day yesterday and we had a cool change last night, and it is nice and calm and still this morning. So I just think that it's the conditions that you fish. Something sets them off. They go nuts. Something just makes them go crazy. Oh, come on. Man, this is unbelievable action right now. Absolutely unbelievable how many fish are in this little pool. Well, there we go, guys. An absolutely phenomenal session to break in the Stella FK 1000. Now, for the money, they are quite expensive for a finesse reel. Do I think it's worth it? At the full price? Hard to say, but at the price that I paid for this, definitely worth it. So if you can find one secondhand on Marketplace or similar for cheap, definitely recommend picking it up. If you like this one, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. There we go, yes. Oh, that's a big fish. Really? Oh, I missed him. Oh. How did I miss him? That was a big, big fish, that. Oh, man. There was so much weight on that. The amount of weight on that fish was massive. He was a big fish, whatever that was. Oh, man.